digging the footers and everything for the place behind you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to welcome everybody to the, June 18th, Town of Syracuse BZA meeting. As always, we're going to start this meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go over the procedures of this meeting. Shannon will read the petitions to be heard. The petitioner will come forward, give your name and the detail and the reason for the petition. Once petitioners have finished the presentation, I will open the floor to, if anyone is present in favor of the petition, those speaking should provide their name. Once favorable comments are taken, I will ask if anyone is opposed. Once all the public input is given, and the petitioner has the final right of rebuttal. Once the petitioner is complete, the chair, I will close the hearing to the public and ask the board for discussion. After all discussion, I will call for a motion and second. Then I will call it for a vote. That's it.
All right, so the first case we have, and the only case today, is case number variance 2026-140 for Howell Rental. The petition for a variance for the purpose of allowing a residential addition 0 feet from the north property line. The property is located on the west side of House Street and 60 feet north of Park Street in the town of Syracuse. So the address for that is 1015 South House Street. So, as you guys have my comments on that, I would advise looking at the survey that we have up on the screen for you, provided by John Temple and Associates. It indicates that the existing shed and air conditioning is also on another piece of property. When addressing the matter of whether or not you'll allow it to be 0 feet, the addition from the property line, we also need to address the issue with the shed and the air conditioning unit being on someone else's property.
Okay. Are you the petitioner?
Yeah.
Would you like to come forward and explain what you'd like to do and why?
I'm Dean. So that they're wanting to continue the second story across the kitchen. And that would bring it back to the deck, the wood deck. The drip lines wouldn't change. We discovered those little sheds sitting on the property line and the AC. The shed would be removed, that was in the plan. The AC would be moved towards the back of the house.
So they are gonna be moved?
Correct.
Okay.
That's in the plan. It was supposed to be on there. Yeah, it is to be moved. You can see that.
You know where it's gonna be
Point.
moved? Yeah, where it will be moved to.
It's right here. To be moved.
Do you know where you're gonna move them to?
The shed's being moved off the property.
Okay.
Completely
Okay.
Going away.
The AC
Okay.
will move back here.
Okay,
Okay. And then they just want to add over the deck. They don't wanna go north or south, they wanna go west.
Well, see, the upstairs stops like around here.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to continue that out over the kitchen. So
Okay.
that the drip line actually won't change. Does that
Okay.
make sense? That's only a kitchen with a flat roof. They want to pull the roof off, extend the upstairs to give them more room upstairs. That's over the kitchen.
Okay, so the footprint is not gonna
The
change.
footprint's actually not changing at all.
Okay. But is the footprint a foot off the property line?
Right.
But you're asking for 0 feet.
Well, the drip line's on the line. Like
Okay.
the E.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Currently, for what exists now, that's on the line?
So what that,
For what exists now is on the line, and you're
Correct.
looking to extend that to continue that, right?
it, basically, the eave is right on the property line. That's our drip line. We would be taking that straight up on second floor instead of first floor. It wouldn't, the drip line wouldn't change. Like your eave, we wouldn't be getting closer or actually getting into their property. That's a different one. That's a different one. I tried to talk them into buying that piece, but it costs too much cash.
Is it on the line or encroaching across?
It's not across, it's basically right on the line, according to the survey.
So what you see there, I mean, yeah, and actually, I went and looked at it.
Yeah.
And he's right,
It's right on the line.
yeah.
It's not over the line.
And actually, the house is the overhang of the east.
Okay. And I think that's what they normally go by, is the drip line, and that's.
It is,
yeah,
it is, that's correct.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they would be opposed to cutting that back some, if that's, because we're changing the roof anyway, like up top, we're putting a new roof on. We could, obviously, we can't bring it back even, because you need some kind of a roof.
Yeah.
How far is the overhang?
I think it's like 12 inches, 16 inches at the most. So we don't have much to go.
Yeah.
Now, but if they break it back to a 6-inch,
Mhm.
then getting,
So are you the builder, not the deeded owner?
Correct.
Okay, so could you go from a 12-inch overhang to either a 6 or an 8-inch overhang without any?
I would rather go to 8 rather than 6. The more we can, obviously, the more weather we're gonna keep off the house.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wouldn't be that we're sitting right on the, I would say no less than 12, but
Mhm.
with this, with what we got to deal with, I'd be willing to shave it back to 8 inches if that's what it takes.
And so the foundation is a foot back, but
Correct.
it's the eaves currently, it's a 12-inch eave.
Correct.
Okay.
And it would still, after we're done, if we do another 12-inch eave on the new part, we'd still be exactly where we're at now.
Mm-hmm.
Just moved up one story.
And you said about the lot next to it, is there any likelihood of being able to purchase that lot?
He did talk to the guy.
Yeah,
I don't know how willing he was. He threw a number at him,
okay.
but it was.
It would just make it, then you wouldn't have to have the
Well, that's what I
variance
told him. I
or
said,
the air conditioner.
if you would purchase that, I said it would solve all your problems.
Exactly, and you could
Yeah.
even expand a little more.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. And his father-in-law owns the lot on the other side.
The lot to the north, correct?
I get turned around out there, but it would be
Above
this lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
His father-in-law owns that, so it would only make sense to put that right
that
in there.
would.
But,
That's a really,
Talk
I
your
didn't know that.
father-in-law into going together and buying it,
And
then
splitting it. Because according to what we saw when clicking on it, it goes back, it's part of the Oakwood
yeah.
property. So, I mean,
And
that's,
they're never gonna do anything with it.
no,
it's
it's-
not enough room.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't do anything
Yeah.
with it. But I think they thought they kind of have them where, Oakwood thought they've got him where they could put the price wherever because he really needs that right now.
Yeah.
But that's why he decided to, let's run it through the hearing and see what happens.
Yeah.
And I guess, he's spending a bunch of money on his house and then
Mhm.
spending another 20 grand on the little piece of land that.
But he doesn't know what that number is, what it would take to get that land at this point,
I think he had it priced at like 20 grand.
but that was rejected.
No, that's what Oakwood.
That's what they told
That's
me.
what Oakwood,
Yeah.
Oakwood asked for 20?
I'm asking.
That's the way I understood it.
Okay.
And he just doesn't want to do that.
Well, he just thought that's a lot of money for.
Maybe he could talk his father-in-law into
And
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 he's got
no,
10.
that'd be 10
Right,
apiece,
right,
and they both benefit.
right.
I don't know how much is left. I don't know how much these guys have.
Yeah, how wide is that? Only about 20 feet?
Oh, it's not even that.
I don't know.
What's that? Maybe
No.
10? Maybe 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that,
10 by the whole length of the.
10,
yeah, okay, it's 10?
yeah. So you got 10 that way.
Yeah, cause it's not a right of way.
No.
I mean,
The right of ways on the back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
alley,
right-of-way.
the old,
Plus, there's a
Lot,
huge
lot.
old tree right in there that.
yes, there is.
They couldn't even get to.
Maybe like 58, 59,
Okay,
like what?
so, round it up 10 by 60.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, sir.
But then it solves his problem, he can
Yeah.
keep his 12-inch roof overhang and
Yeah. I'm just here for him, so. I mean, obviously, I don't wanna spend all his money on that, cause I want a little left over for my.
For your work. Gotta love the honesty.
yeah.
But,
Okay.
but that was the plan with, that shed, that was the first thing he told
Going
me,
away.
I think it's gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, AC, he didn't realize, cause he pulled it up on Beacon, it actually shows like it's shifted to the other side of the property. So when we pulled it up, it was like, well, then when we actually went to do the survey, we were like, you gotta do something, well, it's been there for a minute.
Yeah.
No, it's gotta move.
Yeah, it's hard.
Beacon only gives you a general idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay, well, I'll ask if anybody is here to speak in favor. No, okay. Is anyone here to speak against? Okay. Do you have any more to say?
I don't know what else to say, I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty black and white,
Yeah.
I mean, it goes straight up,
Not changing the footprints.
Yeah. Okay, I'll close the hearing and then we'll discuss.
Yeah. So Shannon, while I was doing some looking, would you click on the property in question, please?
Right there.
And it looks like the deeded owner is coming back titled as a rental company. Would you show me pretty please the tax statement? And so, to me, as a rental property, that means it should not be classified as a homestead. There's a difference in tax rates.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, no.
Yeah, so, does it show to you that it is,
It's the rental.
it's the rental property, but
Mhm.
does it show as like a home? Like the 1% tax cap or a 2% tax cap? Yeah. As I looked at it, and maybe I was reading it wrong, but the top line is residential, and the second line is non-residential, or as, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it is kind of, and then you gotta look at the notes too over here,
Yeah.
2026. Sorry, I'm reading that. So in 2018, they changed the grade of the house
Mhm.
from B1 to D. And
But I mean, you know, their address is Kokomo. Their address was Pound Street, Syracuse, then that would lead me to believe, yeah, this is a residential. And, you know, once upon a time, when there was a homestead exemption, it was pretty easy to figure out whether
Yeah.
they were receiving the homestead exemption.
Yeah,
Which cuts the tax rate in half, or half, from a 2% to 1%.
I'm not sure about that.
And a lot of times in the notes, it will say that it, you know, has removed or, you know, due to moving,
Yeah.
it is no longer qualifying as,
The computer, our screen keeps going black,
Okay.
guys, so I apologize. Yeah, I'm not, it just, no family dwelling. It doesn't say, I don't know on that one yet.
okay, so
I
would,
apologize.
no, that's fine, I don't mean to throw a
No,
curveball.
yeah,
It's just when I was looking at it, that's why I wanted to ask.
yeah,
And if you would, when, you know, like either tomorrow or the next day, go to the assessor and the treasurer,
I
have
can,
them pull up that parcel number and say, are their taxes correct?
what's there, Matt, right there?
Okay,
2026 auditor circuit breaker allocations for 2026.
yeah,
1%.
shows as homestead,
1% homestead.
yeah, which, if the tax bill is going to Kokomo, if it's deeded as, what was it, house rental,
Mm-hmm,
I'm thinking they're being taxed incorrectly, which impacts
yes.
the town
Monthly balance
and
coming
every
back to the
citizen
town. Mhm.
here. So thank you,
Yep, I will reach out to them tomorrow.
yeah,
Okay.
feel free to back it off. Okay, that was my only, I mean, when looking at that, yeah, that doesn't,
I hear you.
yeah. I wish he was here to answer, whoever's the deeded owner would have joined you today.
He was Kokomo.
Yeah, so, yeah, cause, you know, if he's not a resident here, then he shouldn't be paying residential taxes.
And you see homesteads, you can live there, you have the home.
That's right. Half plus 1/9, so half the year plus 1/9. And where's the card register? Where's the voter registration? Where's the final taxes?
Mhm.
And if it's Howard County, that's not Costa. It's close to the alphabet, but not close enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if we give them an approval with conditions, can we put like almost a deadline on it? I mean, we could say option A is, you know, we'll approve
Yep.
if you can come to a purchase agreement, and even if it's splitting with
Right.
the neighbor,
Mm-hmm,
and the benefit to him is you can go full lead, you can even, you know,
right,
add a generator on the side of the yard, you know, whatever you would like.
yeah,
Or we could deny it at 0 feet off the property line.
Right.
Or reduce the drip line.
right,
And then give, I don't wanna continue it,
no, you can give them someone many days
okay?
to become, you know, come in compliance, to get, either purchase the property, if that's your condition, look at purchasing the property. 60 days to either purchase the property or cut the drip line back, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And remove the shed.
Remove the shed within that time frame and relocate the AC.
Can you get that air conditioner moved within 60 days?
Well, there's nobody living in it, so yeah, we could cut it and
Move it.
move it.
Okay.
They could be going tonight.
It should, like,
They're
like the traffic, you know,
move it down the line. Take it easy on us, we're swamped.
Yeah.
No, we'll take care of it.
But the biggest thing is, I would ask him if 60 days is enough, or if he needs 90 days, but typically we give 60.
I can say typically 60.
Yeah. Cause I mean, and granted, many of the homes there are right on top of each other,
Mhm.
but at some point, you know, especially when you're changing, it's like, we might as well try to bring it back into line with the ordinances that are accepted across the county.
Cause honestly, it should never been built on a line like that.
Mhm. Agreed.
But this is what we got to deal with, and I'd say 60 days would be fair.
Okay.
The challenge is that, you know, it's sort of meeting you somewhere other than a no, to cut it back to like 8 inches. But even then, the access that's needed is still, to do maintenance, is still gonna require you to go on somebody else's
Right.
property.
Yeah.
The problem isn't, it's a sort of a spirit of trying to be open-minded, but it still
Right.
doesn't make you go back.
If that lot would be buildable, I would say that's where I would make my difference. You know what I'm saying? Because now if somebody's coming to build a house on that lot, you're intruding on someone else's property the way it is, but nobody's ever gonna build on that.
No.
You know, it's more like a legal right of way, but it's not.
The best way to solve all the problems is for them to go ahead and buy it, and
Right.
split it between the two of them.
Mhm.
And that takes care of any encroachment agreements.
Yeah. And then if they split it, then, because then it's a new deed built in,
Oh.
covenant wise, it's
Yeah.
all right in with it.
Right, so if they were to purchase that and then say that they, half of it goes to the owner to the north and half to the south, then they would do a quick claim deed.
Yep.
Put in there the restrictive covenant, that can't transfer, so forth and so on.
But the
Or they-
who's a party to that is none of our, we don't really care about that. It's,
Mm-mm.
you acquire it and
Yeah,
it's not an issue.
they put it with a quick claim deed and
Yeah.
it's done.
So if he does a quick claim, how soon could he?
It just, in all honesty, it's gonna depend on how long it takes to be able to purchase the property and get that transferred into his name.
Correct.
And then, once that's done, then you have to, the quick claim deed, some people do them themselves, or they have the title company do it, but we have verbiage, I think Matt and Jason has it up there.
Yeah.
There's verbiage that we provide and give to them, to make sure that they put that on the quick claim deed. To tie those two parcels.
Would it have to be, like, if they split it, would it have to be surveyed? as
No.
well?
No,
Wouldn't, okay.
Well, or if he just bought it, I'm thinking if he bought it outright himself, the whole 10 feet,
Mhm.
and he had that 10 by 60 foot area, then that gets him where he doesn't have to do the air conditioner, move it, like you guys were saying, because then we would be perfectly fine. Honestly, he probably wouldn't have to, I don't know what it says, how far it is for the shed. But the shed might not even have to be removed.
Shed's going in.
Yeah, is it not good? Okay.
they could get a better shed,
Yeah.
because they're gonna want one
It might do
But if he
that.
got that 10 by
for
60,
all the lake toys.
yeah, if he purchased that 10 by 60, he just has to have, with that 10 by 60, have that tract of land combined with his other tract below. So it's just combining those two tracts.
The only reason he's gonna buy the property is if he has to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's-
That's, because I pressured him pretty good, and he was like, well, and I don't know what is Oakwood gonna say now, when he shows back up? Are they gonna say, well, you know, it's no longer for sale, or?
And Oakwood could put a nice little fence along the property line, and then you try to put up ladders with,
Yeah, and then they're,
Yeah.
it'll,
so,
That would,
but you're absolutely right, maintenance wise, not only today and building, but in the future.
and there'd be extra parking for him.
Yeah.
And that's something that's premium in Oakwood.
yes.
Yeah, so,
If you have an extra 10 feet beside you,
it's a side driveway.
yeah,
So, which unfortunately, I mean, you know, if it was a platted right of way, boy, we could
Mm-hmm.
just vacate it, split it, so.
but it's not.
So, yeah, but somebody owns it, and there's always a price, but a 10 by 60, they're not gonna put a house on it,
Mm-hmm.
so.
There's no way.
We could try, about 10, so.
That's
Don't
8
ask
by
me to
40.
build it.
Yeah,
We'll ask you to build.
Don't ask me to build it.
Yeah.
You're the one that ain't part of it, guys.
So, those are my comments, and I'll yield to the smarter people down there. I'm glad you went all the way down there.
I'd make a motion to approve it. Give them 60 days to try to purchase the other property, to bring it into compliance. If we don't, they'll have to cut the eaves back 3 inches.
That's not approving it though. Really.
No, but since they're not changing the footprint, we can't improve it being on the
So
property
you
line.
could, okay, so yeah, so it's approved if you buy that
Yeah.
property. If not, then it's.
Then you gotta cut the eaves back.
Okay, yeah,
So, it's like a conditional,
Yeah,
fair enough.
and move the air conditioner.
yeah, and previously
Yeah.
noted, the shed and the air conditioners. So, let's see, was there? And then if purchased include the normal restrictive covenant
Covenant.
for heating. Yeah, cause we're not saying after purchase, who gets what.
Yeah,
We're staying out of that as
yeah,
private property.
actually, we don't care,
Yeah.
but it solves his problems that he has now.
I always look at it, it's already like that. You know what I'm saying? And how many years has it been like that? I think that cutting it back to 8 inches is fair. I don't see myself voting to deny it. So,
But as far as in, conditional approval,
Yeah.
are you okay?
yeah, I'm okay with that.
What's your thought?
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it really, it's trying to meet them, I think, more than halfway. Because you could get tortured if you're in that situation, right?
Mhm.
And it's not wanting to do that, I think is important, you know.
You have a second on this motion, yeah?
That's like,
Okay. I seconded.
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. We got a little bit of paperwork to fill out now, so.
Yeah. Did that all make sense?
I think so. Basically, we got 60 days for him to either buy it or else cut it back
Right.
And move the other things.
and get the others removed.
Perfect. You got it. You're on.
Okay.
So talk to them, see what they decide, come in like first of, once you figure out what they're going to do, let us know.
Okay.
And, whether they decide to cut it back or
Do I come back in here or is it?
county, you'll get your permit from the
Yeah.
county, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Where you go?
Can I get this one here?
B?
Thank you.
You bet.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's all right.
George, you mustn't even read it for me yet.
No,
No.
that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care.
Good,
Thank you.
Where do you stream these? I was looking for, just out of curiosity, last month's stream today and I couldn't find it.
It's under, YouTube, and then it's the town of Syracuse. And sometimes it shows up as almost a council meeting, since this is where the council meets. But maybe just watch a few minutes of it, and if you see ugly faces up here, not ours, then you know you're on the council meeting. And then if you see the handsome faces, you know it's the BZA.
Thank you, that was
Oh, yeah.
Of course, there's probably council members right now watching us.
Yep, can make a motion, or do you have to read them? No, okay,
I
good.
make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
On your article, even though we closed,